Do you want wooden low parallettes? Or two kinds of metal parallettes? Then Eric Flagg might have what you're looking for. So today we will be checking out the full line of parallettes by Eric Flagg, and Eric Flagg is a French company and we already checked out their freestanding pull-up bar which we liked. So today we are very curious about these. So as you can see, they have two medium parallettes which are made of metal, and then they have one wooden parallette which is a low parallette. There are logos on all sides on the metal parallettes, and also on these you have the icon of Eric Flagg, plus on the side you have a lasered in logo of Eric Flagg. And then if you look at this one, there is a sticker on the bottom as a anti-slip feet, and this one reminds us of a different parallette that we've reviewed, and we actually really were surprised by those anti-slip feet, so we're very curious about these as well. And the anti-slip feet of both of these are different than the wooden ones. They are made of rubber, and if you try, you can actually take them off, so we're very curious if they start slipping when you're using the parallettes or if these come off when you are using them. So this one over here, the wooden one, is 40 millimeters in diameter. This one seems thinner, and it is. It's 38 millimeters. This one seems thicker. It's 42 millimeters. So this one is actually in the middle of these two. So the height of the medium parallettes is 33 centimeters. They're both the same. And when it comes to the length, these are 46, but the usable part is 33 centimeters. And yeah, this is also difficult to measure. It's actually 48 because the poles over here are more on the outside, but kind of the usable part, it's 29 centimeters or something like that. So these have a very similar usage, and this is also 30 centimeters. So actually they're very much the same when it comes to the usable surface. I really like the grip of this one. In general, I'm a big fan of wooden grips anyway because they take up your sweat. And yeah, this one feels super stable so far. Let's check out. Okay, anti-slip feet seem to do their job. Let's try out a wide handstand. The anti-slip feet do their job when you do a wide handstand, but I do feel like this might happen when you do one of those. It's quite stable. So when you do wide push-ups, it doesn't tilt, but when I was doing my wide handstand, I noticed that it does tilt to the side more quickly than other parallettes that we've reviewed. I'm not sure what that would mean for instance, exercise like wide planche or Maltese even, but I don't think I would recommend these for wide exercise. But other than that, the grip of these parallettes is very nice, and also the stability to the front is great. Plus the anti-slip feet do their job. So for most exercises, these are definitely nice parallettes. So on to the metal medium parallettes with the rounded edge. So this one has a 38 millimeter diameter, so it's a little bit thinner than the wooden one. It does feel nice on the hand. It is a powder coated steel grip, and of course a metal grip doesn't take up your sweat, so you might just need some chalk. So of course, with parallettes that are higher, you can go deeper on your push-ups, so that is very nice. Plus, you can also do some chair dips like this, or you can go like this and do them like this. And you can do incline push-ups. And of course, you have more space for your legs when you do an L-sit to handstand, which makes it nicer. So of course, medium parallettes are usually not as nice compared to low parallettes for doing wide stuff like wide handstands. And with this one, if I get into it, it kind of starts sliding as well. Plus it tilts pretty quickly. So let's try it out. Doable, but I wouldn't really recommend it. So these anti-slip feet are very hard to slide, so they definitely do their job. And if I push like this, they do come off a bit, but I don't think it would ever come off when you do your exercise like wide handstand. This kind of pressure that I'm putting now would never happen in exercise, so these are definitely very nice anti-slip feet. So these Parallettes definitely have a very nice grip, but because they don't take up your sweat, we would advise you to use some chalk or maybe put on some grip tape. But other than that, the anti-slip feet definitely do their job, and these have a very nice build quality, and they are very stable Parallettes apart from doing wide exercises, but of course these Parallettes are not designed for that. So next up are these medium metal Parallettes, which of course they don't have a rounded edge, they have a square edge. Plus one other difference is that they have a thicker bar. They are 4 millimeters thicker, 42 millimeters to be exact. There's one more difference because these are closer together, so I'm actually very curious whether they will tilt forward more quickly. So let's test them out. They definitely feel a bit thicker. You do notice the difference. Not sure if it's good or bad. I think pretty good. Also on these, you can go very deep on your push-ups or handstand push-ups. And again, you can do chair dips and your incline push-ups. I mean, again, still doable, but wouldn't recommend it. Whoa. Okay, so if I want to tilt it, I definitely can. So I think it's a little bit more unstable than the other one. Oh yeah. So this one does tilt more easily than this one to the back, but now I'm really on purpose trying to tilt it. I don't think this one will actually tilt if you do your regular exercises. So I still think that these are definitely stable enough. And again, because these are high, you have more space for your legs, which makes this easier. Again, the anti-slip feet are definitely nice. So these medium Parallettes are definitely very nice, and they have the same qualities as the other medium Parallettes. The only noticeable difference is the extra 4 millimeter in thickness. So these are 42 millimeters in thickness, but I'm not sure what it does, but they still feel nice. So when it comes to the pricing, the wooden Parallettes, they cost 45 euros, and these two both are 70 euros. And actually, this is a very nice price for what you're getting because we really like these Parallettes. The only thing is that we, with none of these, would recommend to do wide exercises because then they tilt more quickly to the side, except for when you're, for instance, doing wide push-ups. So when it comes to the medium Parallettes, these are basically the same, but the difference is that this one is 42 millimeters in diameter and this one is 38, so only 4 millimeters in difference. And we think it comes down to personal preference basically. And other than that, they have very nice grip on the hands. The anti-slip feet definitely do their job, and with most exercises, they are also very stable. But of course, with medium Parallettes, you have more space for your legs when you do an L-sit to a handstand, and also you can go deeper on exercises like with your push-ups or your handstand push-ups. And you can also do more basic exercises like your chair dips or incline push-ups. So if you want some of those benefits, then we would go for these, and whichever one you choose is up to you. And specifically, the wooden Parallettes, they have a very nice grip on the hands because they take up your sweat, and also the anti-slip feet are definitely great. And with almost all exercises, they are stable, and compared to these, of course, they're the smallest. So if you want to go for cheap and compact, we would go for these. So click the links in the description or here. And other than that, we found out that 94% of our viewers don't actually subscribe. So subscribe so we can make more and better reviews for you with more and more partners. And then we'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.